Hi, good morning and welcome to BOTB head office in Parsons Green, southwest London. It's Monday the 25th of July and we're here today to judge last week's Dream Car competition, which was week 29 and ran from the 18th to the 24th of July. Just before we start, I'd like to say congratulations once again to last week's winner, Liam Lee, who won the awesome Audi RS3 plus 10 grand in cash. You can see us surprising him with the good news on both our website and YouTube channel. I'd now like to hand over to Stuart Walker from Onside Law, who'll be overseeing today's judging.
My name's Stuart Walker from Onside Law and I'll be overseeing the judging this morning. Firstly, I can confirm that the competition data has already been sent to the auditors, Wilkins Kennedy. I would now like to introduce today's judges and ask them to pick a car out of the bag to determine their seating position. Judge number 1, Gareth Deneen.
Good morning, Stuart.
Good morning, Gareth.
Good morning. My name's Gareth Deneen. I'm a senior county referee and I'm about to start another season appointing referees. And I have a yellow car.
Judge number 2, Matt Cannon.
Morning, Stuart.
Morning, Matt.
My name's Matt Cannon. I'm a senior county referee. I referee for the AFA in their competitions in London and on the Southern Amateur League, and I still play football now. Green.
Judge number 3, Trevor Weaver.
Morning, Stuart.
Morning, Trevor.
Hi, I'm Trevor Weaver, been refereeing for nearly 30 years now, currently refereeing on the Southern Amateur League and the Amateur Football Combination.
Judge number 4, Leo Donnellan.
Hello. My name is Leo Donnellan. I'm an ex-professional football player, having played for Chelsea, Fulham and Leyton Orient. Orange.
Okay, judges, please mark on the screen where you think the centre of the ball should be. I'll ask you to do this individually for a few minutes before justifying your position. I'll then ask you all to come to a panel decision on the central screen. Trevor, can you explain how you've come to your position?
Yes, blue player I believe is going to win this ball. He's, I would say, more or less at the height of his jump. Probably waiting for the ball to come into him as such, hanging in the air. The players, quite a lot going on, but the two players on the left also give us a good idea. They're obviously looking at the ball, and by cross-referencing their eyes with the blue players here, who, as I said, will win the ball, I've decided the ball would be in that position.
Okay, Gareth, could you explain how you came to your position?
Yeah, a group of players in shot here, 3 players whose eyes we can clearly see who are going to give us where the position of the ball, or the position of the ball. A player jumping on the right hand side of the picture, blue shirted player, he's about to head the ball, his neck muscles are coiled up, it's quite close to him, he's about to head it and he's looking straight at the ball, so that gives us a clear angle there. Blue player, second from the left, again just looking at the ball, can't clearly see his eyes but it gives us a general direction. And then the red and black shirted player on the full left side of the picture is looking at the ball, so cross-referencing 3 lines, put the cross where I think it is.
Okay, Matt, could you tell us how you came to your position?
Yeah, I agree with Trevor and Gareth. I think the player airborne is going to head the ball. His forehead sort of furrowed, ready to, I think, imminently head the ball. We have 6 players on looking, so you know the general direction it's coming into him. The player on the far left, I think he's looking at the ball. I've used his eyes and the blue player's eyes to cross-reference where I think the ball is, and I put my cross where I have.
Okay, Leo, could you tell us how you came to your position?
Yeah, there's 7 players in the shot. There's 3 players looking upwards towards the ball. The player on the right hand side is obviously going to win this header. He's unchallenged. He looks like he's above the ground and is going to get a free header. So judging mainly by his eye line, and the player to the left of him who's in red, crossing their eye line together, that's where I've marked my X.
Okay, judges, please could you now come to a panel decision on the central screen?
Okay, gents, we have a right and left debate to have.
Well, let's pick up the line. We're all pretty much along that line. Okay. So let's do it. Can I ball? You'll stick. Do you want to come over the
Yeah,
top?
if
of
you
each
want
other?
to come with this one,
Yeah. Where's about the average?
oh, the average would be, I suppose, is there.
So that
About
one.
there-ish, below that stanchion.
Leo can check that because I can't
Yeah.
see. Is that about
Yeah.
right, Leo?
About there. Average to begin
Yeah,
with.
I'll
Okay.
go with that.
Let's get the magnifier
But that's, yeah,
on his
I think
eyes.
we'll agree with probably with the blue player. It's the red player giving,
Well, and that blue player.
yeah, but this one, you've got a real clear set of eyes. That's what made me, with his shape of his head,
Well,
go so far.
I don't think
to
he's
the
high.
left.
I don't. Well, neither Matt nor myself think he's as high as you.
No,
But Leo agrees with you.
yeah.
So
Well, Leo, you're furthest up, so
Yeah, I thought the player in red was looking more upwards
that's
than
what I-
crosswards.
Yeah,
whereas Matt and I are down here. Matt and I think he's looking lower.
but then why's his neck twisted up that way? You look at his neck.
Well, yeah, he doesn't
You
see
know,
with his neck,
he-
does he? He sees with his eyes, Trevor.
Yeah, but you can't see. If his neck's looking down, he would be looking at the floor, wouldn't he?
Yeah, but
that's a heck of an angle to go up on.
and is it too high for his that eye?
Yeah, I was looking more at the blue player's left eye rather than his right eye.
I can't see the red player looking that far up. If you
can't
look at
either.
his,
Well-
if you look at his eyes and the angle of his head, he would be looking, he'd be craning his neck back, I think, if it was up here.
That's what I
But-
think,
but
that's
what
what
I'd say
I think
about
he is
that-
doing to a certain extent.
What I'd say about that, he's not going to win the header, is he? So
No,
he's
sure,
not
yeah.
just, he's more just looking, isn't
But he would follow the ball,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
so that's why I've gone close. I also think with going back to the guy's going to win the ball, I mean he's ready to head the ball.
Yes, I would agree.
And I think as I think you said earlier, Trevor, that he's close to the top of his
Yeah,
jump and his
yeah.
arms are not up, but he's definitely going to win it.
Just looking, I think we would tweak the average position because I think if we go in
Yeah.
between that guy with the yellow at the background,
Is it
You
unbelievable?
want to come
slightly to the right, just to get the average position.
and down then maybe, is it?
Well, I'll have a look in a minute.
How's that?
So it should be right between those two fellas. Is that between the two fellas or is it slightly too?
No, 2 feathers, okay.
Right. That's right in the join there. So that's that average. And that one round about there.
It's
So
Yeah.
slightly higher, a touch higher. What do you think?
well, but do we? I would agree now. That is,
That's the average of the positions
that's-
roughly, isn't it?
yeah.
So does that work with all the eyes? Are we all going to be happy with that one?
Yeah, I think it looks good actually.
We're all agreed on
We
the angle.
agreed on
from
that
here.
angle. Yeah, I
it's
think we're
the
quite-
difference here.
it's where on that angle, how high up.
Yeah, it's sort of either there or there,
Yeah.
which is where we
Yeah.
disagree. So that's the middle bit, isn't it? So,
Yeah.
okay, where's the average position there?
It's about where we've got it. I mean, it's smack in the middle of these two stanchions here, so
That's the average position.
I mean, I personally, I think it's closer to him.
Yeah, I do as well, but again, then we've got to
Again, we've
consider
got the four
Trevor
of
and
us.
Leo's position, haven't we?
Where's Solomon? Do you need him?
I think we've all.
That's the average
I mean,
position.
and I wouldn't want to give much more than that.
So you happy with that, gents?
I'm happy with that.
I think that's the best
Yeah.
compromise we're going to get to.
I think it's
Leo?
good. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it's good.
Okay. I think that's as a compromise position. I think we're happy with that.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you, judges. The coordinates selected are 1202605. These coordinates will now be passed on to Wilkins Kennedy to calculate the winner of the competition, and they will then inform BOTB. That concludes the judging process. Thank you.